Hey there, Derek here, looking at a 2006 Mitsubishi Delica. This one here with a 3-liter gasoline engine. You can also get these with a 2.8-liter turbo diesel. The gasoline ones tend to be about 20 or 30% cheaper and are very good value for money. You get a nice minivan, 4-wheel drive, low gear ratio 4-wheel drive, as well as locking center differential in high or low gear, and an interior that this one here has the captain seats. You can get it with full bench seats which fold down into a semi-sleeping area. The captain seats one is the higher trim model, but both of them are very good. I like the look of the interior of these ones with the captain's chairs. The 3-liter gasoline engine gives you lots of get up and go if you want to get up and go, and it seems to be fairly reliable. We've had very few issues with these ones. This one has low mileage. It's going over to the UK. It's already sold, so you can't buy this. It's 64,619 kilometers. It's an auction grade 4. And before I close the hood here, I want to mention that the auction sheet says that there's some surface rust in the engine room. I'm just going to point that out. There's this. A little bit around screw holes here and here. Same thing over here. It looks like it's around the edges of things. All of it very minor. And some more if you look along the edges around here. Now typically this is something that's around the battery. In this case, no problems around the battery. Everything in there looks tidy and nice. Oil is good. It's halfway between the min and max mark, so do put some more oil in. Probably change the oil, change all the fluids when you get it. And the coolant on this. When this was a new vehicle, this bottle would have been transparent and you could see the level. Over time, see there's the hash marks for the low and high. Over time you can't see through the bottle anymore. You can open this and you can look your face down in there if you stick your head right up against this, but you can't really get a good look in there. So really you got to turkey baste it in order to get the right amount. If you do put too much in, it just comes out here. So it's not really an issue. Anyway, let's close the hood. Mechanically, the vehicle appears to be perfect. Aesthetic-wise, we're looking really good. Interior is very nice and clean. So overall, a good purchase with this one. I'm going to switch the engine off now, and we'll go over the auction inspection sheet from the auction here in Japan. Have a look, 64,695. That is authentic mileage. And this one here is kind of a mid-late model, not the final model, but close to it. So you get slightly different interior bits on these ones than the earlier ones. Okay. Let's have a look at that inspection sheet. Oh, this piece here, wind deflector. It's cool. I love that. And that's a Mitsubishi item that you don't see very often. So nice little win there. Okay, so 2006 Mitsubishi Delica Spacegear Chamonix edition with the 4-wheel drive. Almost all of these are 4-wheel drive. It's very rare to see one of the rear-wheel drive ones. Auction grade 4, interior B, and exterior C. The sales points. What do we got? Oh, yes! Oh, I want one of those. This is the first time one has driven down my street. My street? Well, at least that I've noticed. That was a GR Yaris, in case you didn't know. 64,619 kilometers. The sales points are keyless entry, 7-seater, toll collection box, high roof model. The low roof is 10 centimeters lower. The high roof is the one that you want if you're bigger than 5'10", I would say. Auto step and combi seat. Combi means 2 different materials, so in this case leather and some sort of synthetic. Just going to show you here with the auto step how that works. The step comes out to become easy to step into it. I have seen some of those fail, but it's not that common. Okay, the notes here. History papers from 2006 until 2019, several of them. Normal tires and wheels are inside the car. I pulled those out and you can take a look at them, but you can't ship a car with inner cargo, so we can't send those to you. And while they are your wheels and tires, usually we just toss them out because the used market for wheels and tires is basically nothing, and these wouldn't be worth the time it takes to sell them. They're there in the back with the rear seats put up to the side here. You can see how that works. And those rear seats look like they've barely been sat in, which is, oh, the interior of this is so nice. I'm not sure why, but Delicas tend to be rough. because owners don't take that good of care of them. So when you see a nice one, it really stands out, at least for me. One that's in rough condition, you can repair it if you wanted. You can clean it if you want. It's nice to see one that's already in good shape. Okay, so the report here, interior dirty. It's actually very, very rarely dirty, but you'll see this on all the sheets. Seat wear, small, underside, surface rust. Exterior, color, fade, and small scratches. Yes, you may be able to notice it's not that glossy. Now you can bring that back up if you wanted to diamond coat or ceramic coat it. Make it glossy again. Okay. It's not terrible, but it is noticeable. Underside has been painted, and then winter tires on it, which are 2018 winter tire on the original wheels. Odd that the winter tires went on the originals, and then they bought kind of cheap aftermarket wheels for the ones that are in the back. And I got a video of those if you want to see them. Looking at the diagram, this side is perfect. Windshield rock chip, that's nothing to worry about. They're all tiny. U2 in the roof, again, unless you're 7 feet tall, you're not going to notice anything like that. And then here, A3 and a U2. So let me just point this out. The A3 is a big scratch that goes from here, and it's going to be right underneath my finger here. And it's quite deep. And it ends about there. Here you might be able to see it, you might not be able to see it. Depends on the angle maybe. There you go. And then the U2, it's actually a couple of dents. And there's a scratch with a touch of surface rust in the scratch there. But let's see, one dent is right here. And where is that other dent? I'm gonna look at it from the other angle. Oh man. Nissan Atlas. Oh, the other dent's right here. Now those two dents, along with the A3 here, are the biggest body damage on the car. There's also a little bit of like hard water marks in some of the crevices, and so a detailer can clean those out for you. And Delicas are cool. Just sitting in this and driving up and down the street to relocate it for the photos. Oh, it's so great. You sit up really nice and high in these, and the suspension is compliant. It's fun to bounce around corners. This model has the different taillights, I believe. I don't think those are aftermarket. They look original, but they don't have any of the yellow in them of the earlier models. This is a good way to take a look at it. A minivan for 4x4ing. That's cool, especially with the locking center diff. Okay. Okay. So let's look at some of the details. Bright and clean headlights with markers. Also your signal lamp is nice, and dual fog lamps. That's original. One yellow, one white. Has the full Mitsubishi words on it. I'm shooting this like one day after they just showed the 300 series Land Cruiser, and one of the versions of it has a grille with the big letters Toyota across it. I love when manufacturers have the name of it on the front, especially Toyota and or Mitsubishi. It's a cool look to me. Something's funny. Okay, rear mirror. This allows you to see how far your back bumper is from anything. Got a little bit of pitting on the logo here. And then it says Delica across the back. No other badges on it or decals. Usually the Chamonix version has like a big decal on the side that says Chamonix on it. And I don't know exactly what is different about the Chamonix edition. I know that interiors are usually very different, including seats are exclusive to the Chamonix edition. This is my first one of this generation that I've seen. So they don't have the Chamonix logos on the seats anymore, but they are still a unique seat. Let's just pull this key out. Okay, and I think Chamonix might also have the LSD in the back. I don't know. I know Jasper's do, and I believe the Chamonix do as well. Okay, power windows for the fronts only, and then these ones are pop-out style and pop-out style. Okay, seats are half leather. They are quite nice looking, I think. A little bit of leather wrinkles on the outside bolster for the driver here. That's really the only wear. You can see it there. And I like that kind of perforated, what is that, Alcantara maybe? Okay. Nice little scuff plate to put your feet on. Alright, nice carpets, look at that. Steering wheel, fantastic. Gauges look a little bit different. And I do like this. It's quite nice. It's neat how it's like a little bit different. It's more black than silver up here, and then as you go down it's more silver than black over here. Okay, auxiliary interior lamps. I've never seen that before. Okay, the pass-through to get into the back seats. Very easy to do. As a parent, that is fairly important to have the ability to do that. Actually, my minivan, the Elysian, has two different versions of it, and one of them has the upgraded premium edition, has like a console that takes up that space. And one of the main reasons I got the non-console one is because I want to be able to travel from the front to the back in case I have to go prevent throw up from happening inside my car or whatever else. You never know when you're a parent what's going to happen. Okay, so sliding seats, and I know in the earlier models, I think on these ones too, they can also rotate. Let's see, this one here to push this up, this one here to rotate the seat, this one here to move the seat forward and back, this one to move the back forward and back, and then adjustable height for these. Push the button and go down. Okay. Yeah, facing those backwards and then having people on this row facing backwards, right towards the back row facing forwards. It's cool. And lots of AC vents everywhere. The AC controller in the front. I don't think you saw it, but this screen here shows you exactly where the AC is blowing, and you can choose like which area that it blows on. You also have controls in the back here. Cup holders. Flip up to the seats. Flip up to the side seats. Very clean headliner. Never been smoked in. All happy and good. Okay, good condition cars are my favorite because the videos are usually less time, actually 12 minutes. I just looked at the timer, 13 minutes. It's a little bit long for the videos, but it is good car. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy it, then please say, I enjoyed it, Derek, and then I won't be able to hear, and then it would be a little bit weird. But do that anyway. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.